Hey guys, welcome to the second installment of a new series of videos focused on the many possible what-if scenarios found within the PlayStation 2 title, Mobile Suit Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. In our last video, we started the What If Lalah Survives mission path, so if you haven't watched that one yet, I highly suggest you go check it out. We covered events starting with the beginning of Lalah's involvement in the One-Year War, all the way up to the prevention of Operation Apollo during Zeta Gundam's Grips War. And before we get into it, if you want to see more of the series, let me know by giving the video a like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump straight in where we left off. I'm hoping that we can conclude this storyline today. Alright, so with the defeat of Sirocco, we have successfully prevented Operation Apollo from occurring, and we are going to move on to this alternate path down here, which I assure you this is the good path, and we are going to proceed to carry out a colony drop on the Titan base. We'll be back in the Cubili again here, although after this mission we'll have access to the Cubili Mark II, which will probably carry us through the rest of this run.
I will do what I can.
And our objective here is pretty simple. It's just to destroy the Alexandria, which we're going to try not to waste time dealing with any side targets and just focus it down. Again, anytime you have a big target like this, the funnels just do crazy amount of DPS. As you can see Rosemi over there. We're just gonna ignore, focus on taking out the Alexandria. Just not worth the trouble, honestly. Lalah is a straight up killer in this timeline. Alright, moving on next to the attack of the Titan space stronghold, Luna 2, and we will gain access to the Cubili Mark II here.
This is Lalah, launching. I will do what I can.
Shiny new red coat of paint.
The question is whether or not
We have to take out Salamis Kai's here. Actually, you know what? We don't have to take out the Salamis Kai's. Our objective is just to destroy enemy targets, but we do have a time limit. But I think they count as a target, so we'll quickly DPS them down. And Fin Funnel's putting in some absolute work here. Just to play out the funnels and switch targets. Hoping Char will be able to finish him off. There we go. And just one target remaining. Got plenty of time here. Alright, there we go. Alright, moving on from the attack on Luna 2, we are going to attempt to recapture Solomon. And we're going to be sticking to the Cubili Mark II here.
This is Lalah, launching. I'll have to fight on my own.
You can see Solomon there in the distance.
back me up.
And gonna make good use of the funnels here. Just like that, moving on. Which, you know, it's definitely worth noting as we're moving through this path, and potentially more in the future if you guys are interested. They don't necessarily take a lot of time to play through. The appeal is just, one, you know, the fan service of it, that if you're a fan of the show, you know, how cool it is to get to play through scenarios like this, but just the sheer volume of them, because there really are quite a lot of them to play through here. Alright, so now we're actually going to be approaching and engaging on Solomon.
This is Lalah, launching. I will do what I can.
Which, this is another one of those maps that if you played through Federation versus Xeon, definitely spent your fair share of time here. GM2 in this era?
I will do what I can.
Quick work with Lila here. Just a couple more to go here. Fin Funnels finishing the job for us. Alright, and with that, we are moving on to recapturing Abawaku.
This is Lalah, launching. I'll have to fight on my own.
Which I said the last time we were on this map, if the audio sounds weird, it's because of the soundtrack that plays on this mission. Having copyright issues, so if the audio sounds a little weird, that's why. It's a shame because I really love this track. And there is our boy Camille, fighting for the Titans. Which it would be interesting to see Lalah face off against Camille. I don't know, Camille is really talented, especially in the Zeta. Don't know if she'd be able to hold her own. So satisfying to just watch your funnels finish off opponents like that. Should just be one more opponent left here. I don't believe that is the last we'll be seeing of Camille. Alright, moving on to the invasion of Abawaku, so we're actually going to be inside of Abawaku here.
New types shouldn't be destroying each other. I'll have to fight on my own.
Which I can say, coming back to this map gives me some nightmares of my Federation playthrough and Federation versus Zeon facing off against the Gelgoogs. Which I think Federation versus Zeon is actually a more challenging game. I still have to go back and do a playthrough on the Zeon side, which I can imagine that'll be just as challenging. I can imagine what it's like going up against Amuro, which read in the comment section that it's pretty terrifying. Don't know if it's quite as terrifying as facing off against Amuro and Zeonic Front, but it might be somewhere in the ballpark. There's Camille again. And Jared. Probably gonna take out Jared first. I almost wonder if I should have run the recovery ability here in case Char goes down, which the ability can be used for allies, which can actually be a detriment at times, because a lot of times what will happen is an ally will die just as you're about to die, so you won't even get to revive yourself, which is what the recovery ability does. Focus anything else that comes in here.
Captain.
Go down.
Which a nice little detail, if you haven't already seen, you can see it as we're fighting here. Char's Hayaku Shiki, instead of being, you know, the gold color from the show, it's got that classic Char red tint to it, which I think is a cool little detail. And Camille is really tanky here. We might not actually kill him. Pretty sure the mission will be over when we kill this last mobile suit here. Whew. Alright, moving on. The enemy abandons Abawaku and sets it on a collision course for Axis. Begin a hasty evacuation to avoid destruction.
This is Lalah, launching. I will do what I can.
Oof. Zero G is always more challenging in these games, I swear. Just harder to kind of predict where your enemies are going to go, and like when they're going to stop and be stationary for you to actually hit them. I say that as I shoot directly into the hull of a ship here. Just one or two more to go here, and this will be behind us. Alright, we are coming down to the final couple missions here. So up next, we're going to launch an attack on Grips. I do believe Camille will be waiting for us here. If not, definitely in the next mission.
Lalah, launching. I will do what I can.
one-shotting these boys now. But there he is.
He's strong. There. He's good.
Pretty tanky here too. I don't know if we'll be able to kill him. Don't know if it's really intended for us to defeat him here. Getting a decent amount of damage in on him. We might be able to take him out. If Char goes down here, we're gonna have a little bit of trouble with Camille, I think, if he gets up in our face and doesn't let us just stay sitting back.
What?
We might get him here.
What are you doing?
I think we might be alright.
Take this.
I'll try, Captain.
Go down.
Just gotta watch our own HP. We're getting kind of low. Camille does good damage.
Be strong.
Take out that Marisai. I think Char's down, so it's just us and Camille now. But we've got him so low. Nice. It was a little close. Char kept them distracted for just enough. Alright, so this is the conclusion of the Lalah what if scenario. We're going to be engaging inside the colony laser alongside Char.
This is Lalah, launching. I'll have to fight on my own.
We have to destroy 2 of the Argama's units for a victory here. Let's see. No Camille yet, which I believe he will be the last one we want to take out just because of how tanky he is. Sirocco live.
Damn, Sirocco. Ready for the end, Char?
I'm gonna take him out first. Sirocco fighting alongside Amuro. That would be a sight.
I'll try, Captain.
Go down.
He does crazy damage up close.
Not bad.
Whew.
Too slow.
We can just get Sirocco down so we can just focus on one of them. Not have to worry about Amuro hitting me. Yikes. 145 HP. This is going to be close. Alright. Sirocco down. I think Char is down as well. We got some ads here too. Thankfully we can one-shot him. We got Amuro down to almost half. It would have been cool to see a little bit, you know, of some more unique dialogue in this situation, because I definitely feel like there would have been some if this had actually happened.
I'll try, Captain.
Thankfully we've got the funnels. And there we go. So that is the conclusion. That's the final mission, although we do get a cutscene here that plays, so we'll get to check that out. Together, Lalah and Char have defeated Shirako and triumphed. Access now has complete control of the Earth Sphere. The manifestation of their new type abilities has enabled Lalah and Char to triumph. The possibilities for the new Universal Century are limitless. It is still possible to alter the outcome of these events. The future is in your hands. Which that's kind of the message that plays at the end of a lot of these scenarios. Just to kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So earlier, I mentioned how we absolutely had to defeat Shirako here at Von Braun City in order to prevent Operation Apollo from succeeding, which kind of puts us down this alternate path. So we'll just hop into the final mission of that path real quick so you can see what I'm referring to. Which we're going to go with Recover here, just in case Char goes down. We really want to have him kind of help keep our enemies distracted. So you can see Char's in the Zhang here instead of the Heihakushiki. So here we've got Rekuwa and Shirako instead of Shirako and Amuro. So slight difference. Which we probably actually should be focusing Rekuwa first. Since Shirako is going to take a lot more damage to take down. I'm getting absolutely wrecked. The recovery's up, so if either Char or myself goes down, we get a bit of HP back. The mission won't fail. Alright, and we can just focus on Shirako. Ooh, we do not want to get close to him. His melee attacks are absolutely devastating. Alright, Char went down, so we have to be extra careful to not die until recovery comes back up. We're starting to get a little low on funnels as well, but Shirako's health is getting pretty low, so we should be okay. Really don't want to risk getting in for melee. Let's see, he really is tanky. The amount of damage he soaks up compared to the last boss battle gets significantly more. Just a couple more hits, and he should go down. Ooh, shit. A wake up melee for the win there. Alright. So we'll see the conclusion here, and you can see how it differs from the other path that we went down. So, war degenerates into a hopeless stalemate, and the conflict continues without end. So, could the Titans have been defeated, and could the Earth Sphere have been conquered? There we have it, the conclusion. Do you agree with the game's take on this what if? Do you think Amuro really would have found himself allied with the Titans, and ultimately, in the end, Shirako? Personally, I feel that Amuro and Lalah's connection would have caused things to turn out differently than what's presented by the game, although if Lalah never had died during the events of the 1 Year War, maybe that connection wouldn't have been so deep. But let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching, until next time.